I'm that Cyclops guy. I'm pretty sure you can figure out why they call me that. Or not. You can find me on all of the socials, including Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube with that _Cyclops_guy. I'm a variety streamer. I play a ton of different games, everything from Tetris to Grand Theft Auto and everything in between.
Let's do this. Hey everyone, Koimiya X here, dad by day, gamer by night, sometime streamer, aka old man. I give the hot takes here at Garbage In, Garbage Out that nobody has asked for. I am a variety streamer that has been streaming for 13 years now. I've been on every big platform and several small ones that don't exist anymore. If you want the most recent up-to-date information about me, just follow me on Twitter at Koimiya X. I like to collect autographed Funko Pops, football jerseys, and comics.
What's up, losers? Neo-deth here, and welcome to my graveyard. I'm the third host of Garbage In, Garbage Out. I stream on Twitch and then repost daily on YouTube, so go check those out. Fun little fact about me is I also love Lego. We've been having a blast doing this, communicating with fans, and also talking about gaming and entertainment news from the week.
And we would like to welcome you to
Garbage In, Garbage Out.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going? We are missing one of the three of our people here, and we're not going to rip on him. It sounds like that's a pretty tough situation. So
there's some feedback coming through.
Oh, you do?
I hear feedback. Do you have something coming through on your speakers or something?
No.
Maybe it's me.
Wait. Let me try. Did that fix it?
Yes, it is gone.
Okay, because I've got my second screen going here, and I went to mute it, but apparently I put it down to a 2 instead of a 0.
You like watching yourself, huh?
I'm not. I'm trying to watch myself, but that's where I can see the. I can.
He likes to watch himself.
Oh yeah, that's why I've got mirrors. Never mind.
Remember, we are on TikTok.
I said mirrors, not read.
Let's not start this again.
That was fun to do that though. So
no.
Yes, it was, and for some reason, it's not going out to Koimiya's stuff. It says it's having trouble streaming to his destination.
Oh,
he's probably got to reconnect it.
I think that only goes to his Twitch, because remember he said he was taking them all down.
Oh, so okay.
Because he was only doing Beam for.
Look who decided to just randomly pop in here in the middle of the stream. Why is
is half invisible?
Yeah, you're half invisible. Look at the shirt. I'm not even getting it. Look, same.
Just a head.
Yep. So just a head. Look, I'm being attacked by a giant floating head.
He's getting head, everybody.
I'm getting head.
Really?
That's how we're starting this show.
Apparently.
Wait, we can't say the R word, but we can say getting head.
Quiet. We'll see if I get banned.
Is that a challenge?
No.
Because I can make
TikTok,
it happen.
you will not break me.
I don't know. TikTok is excellent, except for with that whole censorship thing. I know it's a Chinese studio, but come on, it's America. You gotta like loosen up your rules depending on what part of the world you're in.
Right.
No, apparently they don't have to. There's still like a multi-billion-dollar app.
Man, some of the things on that though. My wife was scrolling through like the battles and whatnot. I'm like, really? This is how people spend their days watching this bullshit?
Yeah.
And giving them money too? Like, what the fuck?
Like I said, I've said this before. You know, I've put some things in there that took time and effort, and actually thought to do, and they did like absolutely nothing for viewership or for comments or anything. And then I do like this stupid thing about I've got AI, and that just blows up.
Right.
And it's,
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's how is
Battles
that
are
relatable?
just so stupid. It's like, what is the point of this?
Mm-hmm. Maybe we're just old.
We are, but holy fuck, what is wrong with this generation where you want to sit around watching two people argue at each other, calling each other fat or whatever the hell else?
Well, I mean, hell, we watched South Park and Beavis and Butthead and Jackass.
Yeah, but that wasn't actual real people. That
Tom
was,
Green.
you know.
Okay, they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
True, I mean that it was fictional characters. This is just people acting like jackasses.
Right. Well, I never liked Jackass either. I hated that show. I'm like, you're going to go around causing all this bodily injury to yourself and film it and make money off it, and people want to watch that. Okay.
Well, I didn't realize until later that the crew doing that, like Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O and all them, are actually trained professionals that, you know, did stunt work for movies and TV shows.
Some of it, yes.
So it's like, basically they just made a career out of doing for fun what they do for a living.
Yeah.
But then it was like,
You
oh, but then
are
people started
lagging.
doing it in real life. Oh, I'm lagging?
Yeah. Your audio is lagging hard.
Okay,
I'm watching the video here.
I'm running this through OBS this time, so I wonder if maybe if it's a delay in there.
I don't know. Or maybe because you're watching yourself?
I'm not watching myself. Dude, really? All right, is that better?
For the time being? Your audio's coming through good. It's the video that keeps, like, lagging hard.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
looks
little
like
better.
there's not even a full second of lag now. This should work.
Okay.
We say should, but, you know, we honestly have no idea.
Nope.
So,
But, all right.
um,
Let's get to the actual show. Let's get the show on this road.
yeah,
Road on the show.
I put the ad for this last night and didn't realize that I put it for 2 a.m. instead of 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So if you were
That's a whole
expecting-
different time period.
If you were expecting a show at 2 a.m., sorry, I wasn't asleep, but I was doing other things.
Oh, he was playing with himself, is what he said.
Whatever.
He was too busy watching himself.
You know what? I've got a internet connection and ADHD and very little control, so I can't.
Don't
say
got
what
time to play with myself.
Okay,
The only line I like from Duke Nukem.
Wait, that was Duke Nukem. Which Duke Nukem game is that?
The first one, I believe, the one on the N64.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
you would
I
go
remember-
into the bathroom and, like, look at yourself or something, and then he would say that line.
So there's a guy I watch on Instagram. It's called like Loud Music or something like that. He was talking about censorship and how his parents got upset about music that he listened to. And that just reminded me, because you mentioned Duke Nukem. The first time I played that, my mom came in and she heard him go like, "I'm gonna split your ass," and or something like that. And he's like, "Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good." And why am I lagging again?
I don't know.
Is it the audio or is it just the video?
Just the video. Your audio's coming in good.
So
It
All right,
could
if
be
this-
the OBS.
if this continues, I will shut down OBS.
Shut it down.
So, which means you might be on screen here by yourself for just a few minutes.
Oh no, nobody
But-
wants to see that.
But yeah, it's doing damn, I'm good. And then my mom sat there and she had like the biggest shocked look on her face, and she goes, "They're swearing in this game?" And I remember just continually playing, trying to go behind and go like, "Oh, apparently," like I didn't care, you know.
Right. I mean, damn, I'm good isn't really. Damn's not considered one of the swear words. So,
It's like enough to put a G to a PG, and that's it.
right.
Not even. And if your kid never hears the word damn, then
Or goddamn. That's one of my favorites. God damn it.
yeah.
God damn it, donut.
I know Connor sits there and is like, oh, Jesus Christ. You know?
Right.
He does that a little more heavier than we do. So, oh, the giant arm is back.
Did you want your sandwich toasted?
Sure.
Yeah, did you want your thing toasted?
They can hear you. We're live on the air right now.
Toasted.
I need to put like an on-air sign. Huh? What?
Well, I
Toasted.
Yes. Oh, crap. I will have
You want
a... Yeah, that's fine. I will have a toasted sandwich from Jimmy John's, who is going to be a sponsor soon. I don't know. That'd be cool. All right. Yeah, let's get this show on the road here. If I keep lagging, like I said, I'll drop for a second and just switch it over to my regular.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't take 20 minutes to do.
No. Yeah, I know. Neither of us are feeling the best, but let's get this show on the road. Let's get our rears in gear.
Let's get the road on the show.
The road on the show. So, all right, our first story this week. So legendary Nintendo designer Takashi Tezuka retired. Excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Retires after 42 years of working on Mario, Zelda, and more. The co-creator of Yoshi will no longer be an executive director at the Japanese firm. So, yeah. I mean, imagine having that much of a legacy, you know?
Right. And just like 42 years at the same job. That's redonkulous. There's people at my work with that, and I'm like, wow, why haven't you retired yet? Enjoy the rest of your goddamn life.
Yeah.
What did he make? Link to a Past, Link's Awakening, and Yoshi's Island.
Yep.
And Super Mario 64. Holy fuck, what a resume.
Oh,
Just in that. Okay.
So, yep. And it says here, after Tezuka, I'm not sure how to say his name, switched to a more managerial role, but his name continued to be attached to legendary titles like Animal Crossing, Zelda, The Wind Walker, and Wind Waker. I'm sorry, and the Super Mario Galaxy 2. He's since had a supervisory role in Breath of the Wild and Mario and Luigi series and Paper Mario games, as well as producing New Super Mario Brothers U, U Deluxe, Super Mario Maker 2, and many others.
Yeah, you definitely cut out hardcore there.
Really?
Yeah, you froze and the screen disappeared. Like I was going to keep reading it, but it was gone.
Oh, for God's sake. You know what? Hold on.
I didn't know he did Breath of the Wild too. That's a good one. I love that one. Paper Mario. Okay. Good times. Oop.
All right. You're going to see me disappear for just a second.
Bye-bye. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You're going to see me disappear for a second.
Thought we already did that. Are we going to see him disappear for a second?
What'd you do?
There's only so many of these I can play at a time. Black screen.
I'm trying. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
All right. Well, give me just a second
Not
here.
that we want to see you.
Oh, whatever.
There you are.
All right. Is that better?
I mean, only time will tell.
So, All right, sorry. I don't know what's going on with my camera tonight. It's being a dildo.
Oh boy.
And sorry, forgot you were on TikTok.
TikTok. God damn it. God damn it, donut.
I said it's being a donut, not a
I know a certain kitty who's sleeping with mommy tonight.
Oh God, what, like 30 some odd years later. That's so funny.
Right?
Because reasons, All right. Now there is still some more Nintendo news going on here. I don't know if
a lot of Nintendo news.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard about this, but Reggie Filibuster or Filibuster, Reggie Phyllis Ame. You know what? That guy. That guy, we'll just say it.
Yep.
Remembers the phone call that made Nintendo stop working with Amazon during the DS era.
Wow, words are hard today.
You're not the only one who's not necessarily feeling the greatest, so. But I was still here on time.
Okay. We'll count that as your once a year.
My once a year getting here on time.
Right.
But yeah, so Reggie Fils-Aimé has opened up about the time that an Amazon executive gave him a phone call and asked Nintendo to do something illegal during the era of the Nintendo DS.
What?
Yeah, so the former Nintendo of America executive recalled what sounds to have been like a tense conversation at a recent lecture in New York University. It was a talk that saw him cover the ups and downs from his time in charge of the Wii and Switch maker. But it's the company's tumultuous relationship with Amazon that may have caught the audience's attention more than anything else. Fils-Aimé remembers a phone call. The phone call is happening towards the tail end of the Wii and DS generation, or sometime around the late 2000s and early 2010s. His involvement in its sales saw him driving a lot of revenue. At the time that Amazon was looking to get more video games and have the lowest price out in the marketplace. I really want to know what happened here, though, because I didn't get a chance to read this whole thing. So it says here in the it was a conversation that got to me after it had progressed through all the levels of my sales organization. Essentially, what Amazon wanted is they wanted an obscene amount of support, financial support, so they can have the lowest price and beat Walmart. I literally said to the executive, that's illegal. I can't do that. You get silence on the other end, and it's like, but this is what I want. Literally, we stopped selling to Amazon, and it's because I wasn't going to do something illegal. So basically, they were trying to undercut the competition, which I don't think is legal. I mean, it's legal to have like lower price.
I mean, you can have special technically sales if you have it approved from them.
So basically, he wanted to buy a shit ton of Nintendo stuff from them so they could sell it at a cheaper price than Walmart does.
Right.
Basically, give them the majority.
Yeah.
Yep, and their strange relationship with Amazon extends beyond the former bigwigs meeting. Just last year, rumors swirled that the two companies were at odds over the topic of third-party resellers, resulting in pulled products ahead of the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. So it's not... Here's the thing. You know what this really sounds like? This sounds like $1 billion corporation trying to fuck over another $1 billion corporation.
Pretty much.
It sounds like rich people problems that I'm just not going to have.
Yeah, and it's not affecting us, so...
Oh, no. Anyway.
Oh, what? I love that was Connor's idea to put that one on there, and then I've never seen him use it.
He's used it a couple times, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. There should be some more Nintendo stuff, right? Like the
Yeah.
Shadow Drop.
Yep. There's one more we got to get to before that here.
Okay. Lots of
Uh,
Nintendo stuff.
Oh yeah, Nintendo had a week.
Nintendo making waves.
Nintendo's reason for no discounts, because have you ever noticed, like, their games almost never go on discount unless
Not
they're like,
first party ones, no.
unless they're like 15 years old, and then they'll cut them by $5. Yeah. So yeah, Nintendo's reason, they say that because they ship complete games.
I mean, yeah, every game is a complete game, right? Even the ones that go on discount. It's not like they gave you half a game and then they would put it on discount.
Well, think about it. There's a lot of games out there where you can buy it as a complete game, so to speak. But then if you buy their special edition or whatever, then they give you extra levels.
Okay.
Or they add they add a cat. Like,
I don't think
Batman
Nintendo has ever done like extra levels like that on their stuff.
I don't know if they
or
have,
like 3 days early access. None of that. I don't think they've ever done that on any of their products.
I don't know, but I'm just thinking. Remember, like Batman Arkham City when that came out? If you bought like the it was like the special edition, you got Catwoman in there, and Catwoman actually had a pretty significant
Chest.
Yeah, too. That was great. She had pretty significant levels that added a lot to the story.
Levels, is that what we're calling them now?
Yes. Her levels.
I want to see your levels, baby. Both of them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
maybe. But yeah, so it was, but that's what they did though. They actually like charged you more, and then they gave you like 3 additional levels for Catwoman.
Right.
That were pretty significant for the game. Nintendo's saying they don't do that kind of stuff, so that's why their games don't go on sale. And I'm like, I could see that being a reason to charge full price for like the first like 2 years, but
right, like after it's been out a little while, usually games go on discount, or they'll sometimes like PlayStation or Xbox, they'll go to the online service so you can get it for free. Like Nintendo doesn't do any of that shit.
Yeah.
So what they're saying is just complete bullshit.
Yeah, he would then reference to how The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild never received a permanent price discount from the day that it launched. A quick look at the e-listing for Breath of the Wild confirms this, as Nintendo is still selling it for $60, almost a decade after it first came out.
Just sounds like greedy sons of bitches to me.
Yeah. I mean, even I've said, Nintendo's number one. They're the one going for this. And it's like, well, yeah, but this is why their games don't sell well 10 years later. Everybody who wants to play it has played it. And a lot of people who were waiting for discounts aren't going to buy it at $60 10 years later.
No, for sure not.
Like,
unless it was like a special updated edition, like what they did for the Switch 2. They upgraded the graphics so it would run better on there. Then maybe it would be worthwhile. But if you've already bought it, I'm not going to spend whatever the fuck it was to upgrade them.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't full price, but still.
But still, Jesus Christ, stop it.
I don't know why they do that. I think they shoot themselves in the foot more with that.
Yeah, and then maybe that's why they've got to go sue all those YouTube content creators, because they're not making the money they would if they put their games on sale.
Exactly.
So, all right, yeah, just a couple more Nintendo
One
things.
second. Keep talking. I'm going to disappear.
Oh, you're doing the whole disappear thing now, huh? All right, so, yep, there are a few more things going on here with Nintendo, and I'm not sure why, but my computer doesn't want to pull it up.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, there we go. This was one I actually got some action on this when I posted this on the on the gaming page on Facebook, Nintendo reports huge litigation losses as Pal World lawsuit continues. At this point, I think they need to just stop.
I thought they were winning all these ones.
No, Pal World's won a lot of these.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, they're trying to say that because Pal World uses the whole, almost like the Pokeball, where
Right.
they throw it. Yeah, they're using the same thing, and Nintendo's trying to say that infringes on their patent. And I'm like, at that point, can't you just say like jumping infringes on your patent?
I mean,
Can you
yeah.
really patent an animation?
I think you can, but as long as they're not actually like coming out of a ball, well, I've never played the game, so I don't know. But like, as long as they're not coming out of a ball, you're not catching them with a ball. You're catching them with something else or whatnot. Like, it shouldn't matter.
Yep. So going on with this, while Nintendo's Pal World lawsuit still shows no end in sight, the Japanese gaming giant has incurred tens of millions of dollars worth of litigation. This is just the money that they're paying to their lawyers during the newly concluded fiscal year. I mean, you got to think $1 billion corporation needs to have lawyers anyway, but it just seems like Nintendo's trying to be a bully with this one.
Right.
Some indicators suggest that those expenses may not stem from the Pal World case, which Nintendo is still actively pursuing. A September 2024 lawsuit jointly filed by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company accused of Pocket Pair of infringing their patent with Pal World. The case brought before the Tokyo District Court centered on Pal World's mount switching and creature capture mechanics, with the plaintiffs seeking damages and injunctive relief. I don't know what injunctive relief is.
Pay me money.
Yeah. Yeah, they're reporting $40 million in litigation losses.
And this is still in the courts? Like, they still haven't gotten resolution?
Yeah, because Pal World, I don't really think did anything world. It's like anything wrong. It's like Koimiya said a long time ago. Did you ever play Temtem?
No.
Temtem was more of a Pokemon ripoff than Pal World ever was. But yet Nintendo never did a thing about him, and I'm just wondering if it's because, like Charlie had said, I wonder if it's just because Pal World exploded in popularity and was taking money away from Pokemon.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Nintendo just went, no, ours. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. At the same time, I just can't wait for that to be over. So,
I mean, that's like 2 years still that they've been going on about this. Like, when is it going to end?
It's not like either one is desperate for money.
I mean, at first you were hitting like an indie company, though. Like, that's all they had.
Yeah.
And then, the game blew up and everybody liked it. I mean, is it even relevant today? I guess would be the main thing.
Pal World? I still hear about it every so often, but not like I used to. And that makes me wonder, would they be putting more into it if Nintendo wasn't trying to bully them?
True. I mean, a lot of the problems with these games is, they come out, they're good, they're popular for, what, a week, two, until you beat it or whatever. And then, you move on to the next game.
Yeah, they're not all like Grand Theft Auto, which will carry like 14 years worth of popularity.
Hopefully.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
What's up, Slayer?
14 years worth of popularity.
Let's just hope they don't milk it for 14 years and put it on 2 more consoles or something.
I'm really hoping not. I mean, the fact that they've already announced Grand Theft Auto 7 makes me think that they're probably going to work on it a little bit more. Or a little bit faster. But if you think about it, the way that Ned Luke, the guy that played Michael, said it really wasn't in development as long as we thought it was. It was, they maybe had very early preliminary sketches at the end of Grand Theft Auto 5. But if you think about it, they stopped production and worked on RDR2 for 5 years.
Yeah, I think the main problem is, they transitioned it from what engine they were, Unreal 4 to 5, like halfway through. So that threw off some of the development time. I bet you the next one should go faster.
Yeah.
Because you've already got half the engine or most of the engine built.
Yeah. So there was that. There was the engine. There was also they stopped and they worked completely on RDR2. Then on top of that, then you had COVID, which probably set, even though they said that they were doing production from home, that probably set a good chunk of production back probably 2 years.
Yeah. Slayer comes in here. GTA sucks.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Fable sucks. How's that?
Games you love suck. I will be playing Grand Theft Auto 5 in my anticipation for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, yeah.
And my wife was asking me yesterday. She was like, "So when are you going to start playing?" I'm like, "Yes."
When I can find the time.
Because I've still got...
I was trying to play Mouse PI. I still haven't played Pragmata, and I have it. I started... fuck is that one? The Returnal sequel that I can never remember the goddamn... Saros, thank you. I started that one. It was okay. And then I've been sucked into D4 thanks to Koimiya. And then next week, don't we have... Is it Batman next week?
Batman and 007.
007 is the week after that. And I'm like, God damn it, when am I going to get to be able to play these games?
Yeah, I was telling my wife, I was like, so I've still got to get Mouse PI for hire. I've still got to get Pragmata. I'm going to have to get 007. She wants to get Lego Batman.
Lego Blatman. I think that's a different game.
She wants to get Lego Blatman. So yes, I did that Blatman. Lego Batman. And then so she wants to get that. And then do we get a break in between there?
Then you just start into the June games, right? The one I'm looking forward to the most, the game I will stop everything and play, is that Elliot, The Adventures of Elliot.
Okay.
I've already got it pre-ordered and ready. Like it's like a Zelda-looking clone. Zelda / Secret of Mana clone from Squaresoft. So, yeah.
So what all games are coming out in June? It's, God, okay.
That's the only one I know of in June. Well, no, now because the new Star Fox is supposed to come out then. I think the end of the month.
Yep,
is that one?
Yep, we'll be discussing that one. But yeah, so Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be coming out for the Switch. Star Fox will be on June 25th. EA Sports UFC. Looks like, I'm not sure what else they have coming out here. Among the Sleep, whatever the fuck that is. I'm not seeing a bunch of big stuff. I do see Destiny 2 Shadow of Order.
I mean, people still play Destiny.
Dave the Driver DLC. Looks like Destroy All Humans will be coming out for Switch too. So it looks like we get a little bit of a break. We don't have massive things coming out, at least not in June. So maybe that's when you can.
I'll be playing that Adventures of Elliot.
And then it looks like Avatar, the fighting game, Avatar Legends, comes out in July.
Okay.
Oh, but we do have another big one coming out in July. That is going to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. And I'm going to be sinking some hours into that.
No fucks given.
Oh, Withering Waves is also expected in July, but nothing official. What do you mean no fucks given? What is wrong with you?
I only like a couple Assassin's Creed games, and that was the newer ones, and even those were just way too long.
Yeah, this one's going to be a lot shorter, though. Oh, he says goddamn ads. I see that.
Yeah. Slayer comes in here with that. You know how you stop that, Slayer, is you sub to me. I thought you were sub to me, but okay.
So here's the big thing that we were talking about there. Everything that we
One sec.
saw.
Slayer comes in. Neo, you need to get back into streaming more, man. Yeah, I know. I have been enjoying playing offline. I haven't even been doing Magic content. I haven't been doing anything. I've just been resting on my box opening stuff.
Well, you should do more. You know, you
I
want to
was
get out
sub
of
for
that
6
job,
months and then stopped streaming. Sorry, man. I will try and get back into it.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing: you want to get out of your job, right?
I mean, I don't think I'll ever make more than what I make at my job.
Here's the thing: if you do a lot of streaming and you whore yourself out to the masses, you'll make a lot more.
Oh. I mean, I thought that's what I do at my work, but
You know, different pimp.
they were pretty much.
So, you know, you got one pimp working behind for another pimp. So,
What do you come back? I blame it on the Disneyland trip because that's when you stopped.
yeah, quit going to Disney all the time.
Right. Well, I wanted to live stream at Disney, but I didn't have everything set up. Like
all you gotta do is hit go live.
No, it's a lot more complicated. I was trying to get it through to go out to Beam so I could hit all the channels. And it's a lot harder streaming in real life. Like you have to have a lot of like equipment, and it seems like.
Well, what most of them do, a lot of your Disney aficionados that go out there and stream and everything, they actually film it and then they edit their videos down and then put them up on the things later.
But I was trying to do it in real life. I've seen a couple people do it on YouTube where they're just streaming while at the park, the whole thing, like just streaming it. And I'm like, that'd be so cool.
Well, maybe figure it out and then tell us next time you go to Disney World.
Yeah, next time I gotta like have it prepared beforehand trying it. I was kind of like last minute, the day before, I was like, oh yeah, I could try and do that. And no.
Yes, the thing. You live closer to Disney World than Disneyland, but you go to Disneyland all the time.
That's because that's the one I grew up with, and that's the one I know. I could go run that one like the back of my hand and get from point A to point B as fast as I can.
Yeah, but part of the fun of it is not knowing what's coming next. Being surprised by all.
Well, it's also harder at World because all the parks are spread out, so there's way more walking.
Well, there's more parks there too.
Right, there's 4 parks there.
Last time I went was when I was 13, and they only had 3, and they were building a 4th park. I've not been there since. I need to go back. I need to be Disneyed. Wait, that sounds dirty.
Oh boy.
And we're on TikTok, so let's.
Right. All right.
See,
let's go.
Oh, I'm not gonna say what he said.
Nope, I'm just skipping that one.
So we don't like doing this, but Slayer, you've been officially censored.
No, you haven't. I'm just not saying it.
Yeah, not really. Here, why don't you say it and I'll make the sound. Beep,
no.
beep.
All
right. So coming
Shadow
up here,
drop.
Shadow dropped here. Everything we saw at the surprise Star Fox Nintendo Direct. What I gotta ask though, Nintendo asked this question a while ago. Would you prefer these kind of surprise drops that is scattered throughout the year that are very much smaller, or would you prefer huge directs that throw everything at you in like a 2-hour presentation?
I mean, I don't think they ever do it like a 2-hour one, but like this one, we knew it was coming, and I think that's why they shadow dropped it. Like people already kind of knew that that's coming. That they're already talking about the Zelda remake, but they haven't confirmed anything. So I think that's why they just shadow dropped it and went, well, here you go. Here it is.
You already knew it was coming, so.
We knew something was coming, but we didn't know it was a remake. We thought it was, everybody was saying it's original, like new game. And this is just a remake of the 64, which is a remake of the Super NES version.
Yeah. Yeah, so they shadow dropped a direct. Sorry, go ahead and put that back up. They shadow dropped a direct about a star of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We all knew it was coming. The only
Right.
reason to
That was
put
the
him
only reason he was in the movie.
was to sell the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
To put his name out there so people would be like, when they drop the game, they're like, who the fuck is Star Fox? You know, for newer people that haven't been playing as long as we have.
The younger
that gives them that recognition. Hey, he's that guy in that movie. I want to play that game. Mommy, get me that game.
Yeah. And then, of course, they got. We were gonna buy it always, but you can't do it based on the 40+ crowd now. You know.
Right.
Yeah, it says I was about to clock out for the day, and Nintendo decided that it would
For the posers.
Huh?
Slayer says for the posers.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. But yeah, the 15-minute presentation was all about Star Fox. This comes just a month after Fox McCloud made a guest appearance in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and now the anthropomorphic space pilot is finally making his long-awaited return to video games. Here's a rundown of what was announced. That's the thing, though. How long has it been since there was a Star Fox game? There was 64, and then wasn't there another Star Fox game? And
there was one on the Wii U, and it sucked hardcore because you had to use the, not the Wiimote, but the joystick. You had to actually like tilt it and move it to get your ship to move. You couldn't just use normal controls. It had to be the worst fucking one. Like,
Yeah.
I played it for maybe 10 minutes and said, fuck this bullshit. This is not a Star Fox game.
Okay.
GameCube, yeah. There was also the Adventure one on GameCube, where technically it was another game, and they kind of like Super Mario Brothers 2, where they took another game, adventure game, and they just threw Star Fox as the main character. I'm sorry, are we keeping you up?
No. I was up until like almost 4 a.m. last night, just
Yikes.
working on stuff.
Okay.
So
Working on stuff.
Oh, whatever. What is with you in that? Are you like obsessed with that right now? Do you want Beavis and Butthead or something?
All right, Star Fox.
I was working.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Apparently you have two of them.
Somebody else might have two things I might have been working on.
Working on night moves.
So yeah, I love this. Look at this. So here's a rundown of what was announced. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, which was already in theaters.
Yeah, but they did you watch it?
I haven't seen all of it yet.
So yeah, they started out with saying, hey, that character in this movie, and they literally like showed his clips from the movie, and then they're like, well, now he's got a game type thing.
Yeah, Fox's intro has an anime style look.
I wish the anime style was in it. I'm scroll up a little. So a lot of people are giving a lot of flack. I was going to use that as the picture. Thank you.
Oh. Hold on.
Now you've done it.
Let me get it back. There.
Yes. So a lot of people are having problems with how they look now. Obviously, they're not as cartoony as they were in the original. My main one was Slippy. Slippy just looks creepy for some reason. I know he's a frog, but I don't know. His eyes just look way too far apart. That was bothering me, and the way that the actual R wings that they're flying look like really condensed down.
Yeah.
In the original, they looked really like big, like an X-wing fighter, and the ones in this game kind of look like TIE fighters almost. Like they shrunk it down a lot. So that was bothering me.
Pepe is bothering me here. This looks like nightmare fuel. This, at least to me.
Oops, I slippied the step bros. Slippied. I don't know what he's going for there. So yeah, a lot of people are having a problem with that. They're having a problem that, it's just the remake of the 64 game, which was kind of a remake of the first one on Super Nintendo. So they're like, why didn't we just make a new game?
I think really what they're trying to do, they introduce the character in the movie, then they go right into the remake of the original game, and then maybe from there they'll launch into a franchise.
Maybe, yeah, they'll make a new one in the series.
This
That
is
would
kind
be
of
nice.
like
Or if you're gonna remake one, like I said, remake that fucking Wii U one that was shit, and give it real controls. Like that would be the way I would go. I know everybody loves the 64 one. I played the shit out of it back in the day.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's because it's because they're trying to relaunch the whole franchise.
I mean, yes, they're trying to get kids into the Star Fox franchise since they've not known anything about it for years.
You're right. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm tired. But yeah, Star Fox here. I love how it went from, Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie to Star Fox. And it was like, yeah, now we get into the game, and here we see the next Star Fox game will be called, Star Fox. But it's actually a remake of Star Fox 64 for the Switch 2, and it stars Fox, Falco, Flippy, and Pepe in a remake of the Nintendo 64 classic.
Flippy? They fucked that up. That's supposed to be Slippy.
Well,
that's funny.
Well, it's Kotaku, so what do you expect?
Yeah, it's Slippy. That's funny.
Yeah.
Haha, we got an error.
We caught your error while we're on the air. That was weird. Like they're gonna listen to us,
right?
Yeah, it brings back the classic space, land, and underwater combat of the Nintendo 64 game, but with a bigger focus on characters and story with full-blown cutscenes.
Yeah, they did say that they added some stuff to it, so that'll be kind of cool. I mean, I'll probably get it because it's Star Fox. It's like a Nintendo game, and I don't have a lot of games for the Switch.
So we know what you'll be playing here.
Yeah. You know what character should be in Star Fox? Red Fox.
Yes. Yes.
That'd be a totally different game.
I'm coming, Elizabeth! Is there anybody watching right now that understands that reference besides Slayer?
I mean, I don't even understand that one.
That was Red Fox. He was on TV, and he was really known for like faking
I know he was on TV.
But he was faking having a heart attack. He was always the one being like, and then he would go down, and then he would like scream to the sky. He'd be, "I'm coming, Elizabeth!" And then he would fall back.
Sure.
Yeah. And what was ironic about that is that so he was really well known for doing that bit on like every sitcom and every show and every set that he was on. And then just guess what he died of?
Heart attack.
Yep. Guess where he was?
On a show?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
that would be a hard one. Is he serious this time?
Yeah, because that was the thing. It's like he went down and like nobody knew he was actually having a real heart attack because that was his signature bit.
That's like God. Oh, you want to play around?
So, I always thought that was really ironic. I was like, really? So the one way that everybody knows you is how you go.
Right.
That's almost Shakespearean in a way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then just one more Nintendo story. It sounds like there's nothing official, but we may be getting Wario in the next movie. But Nintendo has officially stated there will not be dirty jokes in their Mario movies. And Wario is known for fart jokes, but they've said there aren't going to be fart jokes.
Has he though? Like,
He's not known for it, but he's like the one that does it. You know?
I thought he was more like into the gold and that. Like, I don't remember him being like filthy. He just tried to always steal everybody's money. That's what I always remember from like the Game Boy version of Wario Land.
That's what I think they'll probably go after. He's been known to have fart jokes before, but I don't think they won't be relying on him. Says, I will not give Super Mario Galaxy movie props for many things, but I will at least tip my hat to Illumination and Nintendo for not relying on fart jokes for cheap laughs, like so many animated films do. I mean, hell, Despicable Me did that a few times, but does that mean Mario's greatest rival Wario is doomed to never appear on the big screen adaptation? Not necessarily, according to Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, they're just not going to put any dirty juke. It says here, Miyamoto said that he had given actors like Chris Pratt, who plays Mario in the films, a rule not to use crude jokes. However, he says that doesn't mean Wario, whose appearance in his own games like WarioWare or other Nintendo games like Super Smash Brothers usually includes some kind of bodily function humor, will never show up in the movies. One of the most vivid memories of the character was when he was introduced in Super Smash Brothers Brawl trailers, creating a nuclear mushroom cloud with a fart. That sounds.
I do not remember that.
I don't remember that either, but that does. I mean, I believe that it happened, but I just don't remember it.
Right.
So,
I mean,
you gotta think too,
they gotta put Wario in there at some point. Like they're churning through their bad guys, right?
Right. But just because he did a fart joke in that one game doesn't mean that's what he's known for.
Right.
So we won't be seeing dirty humor. I'm okay with that. It would be fart jokes are funny, but they're right though. It is for cheap laughs.
I mean, it's also a place for them. Like, I wouldn't see that in like a normal Mario thing.
So anyway, oh, I thought Slayer had come back and said something.
Nope.
No, but that'll be all right. So no fart jokes. I am totally cool with that. But you know what I'm not cool with?
What?
I am not cool with GameStop trying to buy eBay. And apparently even the CEO of GameStop doesn't know. Did you see this interview?
I did not watch it.
It is so painful to watch. Like this interviewer asked him questions and he stays silent for like 20 seconds almost after every single question. Like he's trying to think of what to say.
Either that or he has just delay. You can see that sometimes from people that are, talking like that.
Mm-hmm. And he's trying to offer them $56 billion when GameStop's not even worth $56 billion. They're worth like $11 billion or something. And when they asked him where he would get the money from, he couldn't tell them. He just said like stocks. And he just kept going, we'll get them from stocks.
Okay. So he doesn't even know what he's doing. Yeah.
This interview, go on to YouTube and watch the actual interview. It is so hard to watch.
If it's that hard, I won't get through it. But like, we already were making fun of this last time, and then for them to actually come out and try and buy them for that little amount, like they're worth more than that, aren't they? Isn't eBay worth more than that?
No, eBay is worth roughly $47 billion.
Okay.
And these guys offered, what was it, 56 billion? Yeah.
But
so
yeah, well, where are you pulling the money from, bro?
I think he's just trying to bend over and hope it appears. I wish that's
Something.
how it worked.
Mhm. All right.
But yeah, so it does say here, the idea of GameStop buying eBay, widely considered absolutely dreadful one. What they're really trying to do, this guy, this is the CEO of GameStop, he truly believes that if they team up with eBay, they could go after Amazon.
Bro looks like he's like 18.
hmm
And he's in charge of a company and like trying to do all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's 56 billion in store credit. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it says here, just in case anyone was still on the fence, GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen gave an interview with CNBC that went so badly it left the host and any viewers dumbfounded. The core question behind the deeply peculiar move by GameStop is where the company could possibly get the money. Cohen's answer, yeah, still waiting on that. Because he genuinely didn't seem to understand the question. And that's the thing, is like they're asking where he's going to get the money and he just sits there. I don't think that's lag. But it's like GameStop is currently valued at a sorry, I don't know how to say that word.
Neither do I.
$11 billion, while eBay is, yeah, spurious.
Sure.
While eBay is roughly 47 billion. In a rational world, the former obviously couldn't buy the latter. I mean, makes sense, right?
Right.
Not least.
You would think that eBay would be trying to scoop up GameStop.
Mhm.
That would make more sense.
Not least at the 56.
It'd be funny if they turned around and did that.
I would go for that actually. It says
Brain lag.
not least at the $56 billion valuation Cohen has suggested. However, with enough backing from speculative investors, such deals are plausible, even if clearly ludicrous. But in GameStop's case, even with claimed $20 billion promise of financing, it still falls $14 billion short.
Yeah. Like you said, ludicrous. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Yeah, this interview goes on for a while, but yeah, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. But yeah. So I mean, they can get 20 or 12 billion in financing, but where's the rest coming from? He's just going to pull it out of his booty?
No clue. That guy's living in a totally different world than us. Maybe he's in a Nintendo world.
I'm thinking what he's trying to do is maybe get the investors to, because you could do a hostile takeover like that on companies like that. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but you got to at least look like you know what you're talking about when you're on TV. Not just sit there and go like, where's the other money coming from?
Yes.
This is literally what that interview was. It's, in fact, when they talk about it on other news programs, they have to edit it down because it's just this.
I'm just staring there.
Mm-hmm. Like he's thinking about like he's loading. Like, I don't think it's lagging. I think he's lagging.
Right. He said it's his brain lag.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is him like half the interview, and I'm like, that's why I say if you want to see it, I mean, if you need to go to sleep at night, watch that interview. It's but yeah, that was probably the most interesting story that I had seen throughout the week. Not the funnest, but the most interesting.
Okay.
What's Slayer saying here?
What? Oh, sorry. They will just fire employees to come up with the rest. I mean, they'll do anything.
Right?
I don't even think
employees anymore.
I mean, it's just a joke. Any way you look at it, that the whole store is a joke.
If they end up actually going through with this, I will be so surprised.
Right.
I mean, even I might just grow an extra eye here so I can raise both eyes. So, so yeah, that was the end of Nintendo news. God damn, there was a lot of Nintendo news.
Yes.
But we do have some PlayStation news. Are you looking to get some credits?
Credits?
Credits.
Okay.
All right, so here it was. Sony is set to pay $7.8 million to PlayStation users after judge approves preliminary settlement in the PSN digital games class action lawsuit. I forgot this was going on, to be honest.
So did I.
So yep, it will be, and right here, this is why I say credits. The 7.8 million will be distributed as credits to PSN accounts of those who are eligible.
Again, it'll probably just be like a game. They'll give you some games.
A free game that nobody wanted anyway.
Right. Some piece of shit that's been on the shelves forever or something.
The Northern District of California granted preliminary approval of a settlement lodged against Sony by lead plaintiff. I don't know how to say that name. I think it's Augustin Kakuri. God bless you. I don't know. In 2023.
Man, it took 3 years to get through.
Which accused the PlayStation developer and manufacturer of monopolizing the market by limiting third-party digital sales on its platforms. As part of the preliminary settlement, Sony will have to pay roughly $7.8 million to all persons in the United States who purchase a specific digital games through the PSN from April 1st of 2019 to December 31st of 2023.
Damn.
So this goes on for a little bit, but it does say here, for context, the 7.8 million settlement appears to apply only to game-specific vouchers that could be purchased through retailers such as Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Target, and Walmart. While the proposed settlement also states that it applies to other third-party retailers, it would apply based on the language in the court document that this only applies to digital codes that you could purchase from physical locations. So it seems that it wouldn't apply to games purchased via websites like, for example, Loaded.
I am totally confused on which games they're... Isn't that like every game can be purchased on either PlayStation or going, buying it from Amazon and them?
That's what I thought here, but it's not even showing here.
I need examples. That's what I need. Because I've bought a shit ton of digital games from them.
So check your voucher. Check your, you might have some.
Right. What did Slayer come back here for? I think eBay will buy GameStop, then auction the stores off on eBay. Good comeback, yes.
That would be great, actually.
That would be funny. I'll buy it for $1.
I'll give you $15 in store credit. How about that? That's how they're planning on buying it. They're gonna do most of it in store credit.
Yeah, that's what Slayer said. All right, what else we got? We got storms coming in, so.
Okay, so we'll wrap this up pretty quick here. Were you a fan of the BioShock series?
I mean, yes. Except for the third one, I did not like the third one.
Well, you didn't like Infinite?
It didn't fit it as well. And I think it's just the change of scenery. Like, I wanted it to be back in...
Rapture.
Right. We'd done 2 in there. I'm like, all right, that's what this game is. And then...
Then you took it out of there and put it in the clouds.
Right. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, even with as well as BioShock Infinite did, it has been over 13 years since we've gotten a sequel to it. And we were promised sequels all throughout the entire time, and nothing ever came. I mean, we're getting spiritual sequels. We're getting, is that Judas coming out from the director of BioShock? Right. Whatever happened to that guy? Yeah, now Take-Two's Strauss Zelnick, who is also the CEO of Take-Two that owns Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar. But apparently they also own 2K, and he is disappointed, as the rest of us, when it comes to the never-ending development of the next BioShock game. You would think that Strauss would be stepping up and being like, "Bitch, get the game out."
Well, didn't they scrap it and they've started redevelopment on it or something?
They've scrapped it and started redeveloping on it in like 3 times that I've heard.
Yeah. So yeah, and then even Slayer comes back here. Same 1 and 2 were great, but 3 was weird.
I liked 3. I really
I
did.
mean,
I liked
if it was its own game, not in the BioShock world, like or name, okay, yeah, it was a fun game. But you put it in the BioShock thing, so we're thinking, we're gonna have Big Daddies and all the things, and then it's not even close to that. You're like, oh,
Well,
okay.
I mean, they kind of tied it together at the very end.
Yeah, and that's the part I think that hurt it the most. There was no story tying it together in like the beginning. You had to wait all the way to the end, which, a couple of, the first BioShock, you didn't get the big reveal till you hit the end. But
there was the reveal about the enemy, the main villain, kind of
Right.
halfway through.
Kind of. What is this? Week, the guy that made BioShock, has tried to tied to Espene somehow, and that's why he's disappeared. Gotcha.
Oh, tied to Epstein.
Yep.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
It could be. But yeah, it's just he was asked Game File Steven Totilo. I don't know how to say that. I believe it's Totilo. If he was surprised at how long it was taken to make BioShock 4, he noted that it's hard to be surprised when he sees the inner workings firsthand, but he is disappointed. So he sees why it's being pushed back. And I know
Right.
way more than we do, but it's like, come on, give us something. Even if it's just like even if it's a continuation DLC that's like, kind of like how they did Spider-Man Miles Morales. It was a much smaller game, but it was still great.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to figure that those games came out on what was it? PS3? Yeah.
Yeah, they did PS3.
PS3, so like they have to redesign the engines again and do all the stuff to get it to work on modern consoles. What they need to do is they just need to do remakes of the first two.
Yeah.
That would hold us over, and they were working on one, I thought, and then that got canceled too, right?
Well, they did do a remaster in the PS4, but it was like early PS4 when they put that out.
Yeah.
I know that they did do that, and I'm like, put that in there and include all the DLCs because you owe us at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I want upgraded graphics like to Unreal 5. That's how I'd want to play it again.
Oh yeah. So that was really interesting. I really want that. They promised us a BioShock game on the PSP, if you remember that. They were calling that NGP, Next Generation of Platforms. And they were like, yep, and you'll have a handheld BioShock game. Never came to fruition. I think that, yeah, you're right. They offered us another remaster. Never came to fruition. They said that there was going to be a BioShock movie. Never came to fruition, and that was because
I think that switched to a TV show, and I think it's still in development. Hell,
yeah,
I haven't heard a lot about it.
It was because Universal Studios was going to buy it, but they said they'd only buy it if they could PG-13 it. It was actually Ken Levine who was the director of it, and I think owned the studio. He said, "You can buy this, but you got to make it R-rated." Like he was putting it in the contract; it has to be R-rated.
Right. Well, I mean, I think that was before, like, all these TV shows we have been getting from video games, and they're doing so well, and The Last of Us is sticking to its format. So I think they're kind of on the switch in that we can make this, but yeah, I don't know. Was it maybe after Kratos comes out, maybe we'll get that.
Hopefully. And hopefully that looks better than that picture they gave us, where it just looks like he's, as David Jaffe said, it looks like Kratos shitting in the woods. But yeah, so there was another one here. I really thought that this was interesting. This is seeming like PlayStation and Xbox are going to take two different routes when it comes to AI, and it's really odd because the person that is in charge of PlayStation right now, is in charge of Xbox right now, used to be their AI president or whatever she was coming from. Developer. But PlayStation boss has embraces AI at an entry level. AI brings more choices to players. At every level.
Mm-hmm.
Words are hard.
Mm-hmm.
AI brings more choices to players than ever. CEO Hideki Nishino outlined the company's ambitious vision for AI in gaming. Now here, like we've said, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but like we've said before, AI is great when it's used as a tool for development. If you're using it to like hold something in place until you can get back and do the actual work for it, I'm
either
totally
that
fine.
or like
If
even I could go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I could see it as, I made this weapon in AI, it designed it, and I throw that in there. Okay, that's cool, but it's not like designing the character or something of stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like character design should obviously be done by a person.
Level
backgrounds. Design. Yeah. Don't use it a little bit, but not like fully. It's not making the whole game for you. You're not putting in there, Kratos game. Give it a bunch of prompts and go, okay, here's the game.
Yeah, well, it's just like Crimson Desert. Didn't they have like an AI painting?
Yeah.
In one of the levels, and everyone freaked out about it.
Freaked the fuck out about it. Like they went hunting for it.
It's like, really? Who cares if that picture is AI as long as the character's not? As long as the gameplay is not? As long as the story's not? And
yeah. A little picture on the wall, okay.
Okay, you know what? If that sped up development, that's cool. And that because AI might actually make it that we get games a lot sooner instead of 5 years, 10 years later.
Maybe.
I'm hoping. But it seems like this CEO is actually embracing all of AI. So it says, we've already seen teams at Naughty Dog, San Diego, and others adapt our tools, including in release to titles like Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Another example is the tool we built for animating hair. This is often a labor-intensive process. Even the volume of strands that must be created. Our teams have accelerated the process by taking videos of real hairstyles and having an AI tool output 3D models with hundreds of strand models. These practical applications allow our teams to spend less time on manual, high-effort tasks and to instead reinvest their time into building richer worlds and gameplay for our players. Right. So, I mean, if this goes on this way, think about it. Are we really going to have so many lost levels, or how many, things that don't make it into the final game? We're going to get a bigger game. It seems like, anyway.
Bigger, faster, hopefully. I mean, if they're just doing like that, or like, character animations of breathing, like, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What does Slayer say? So basically, Sony doesn't want to pay people to make games. No, they just don't want to pay them to do like hair follicles for each character when you could run that through AI and then have that same person working on, something else. They're not going to have them, I wouldn't think. Like there's no way you could get rid of everybody.
No, and I think honestly this might open it up where they could, because AI will make that part of the development cheaper. So then they could either pay their developers more, or they could
Which
bring
they
on
won't.
more. Yeah, or they could bring on more developers to work on a bigger game, to work on a bigger scale, to make everything
Right.
look or play better. You know, they
And
could
then
work
fire
on,
them after the game's done.
Yeah, bastards.
I mean, the video game industry is really hard for that. Is kind of like car industry, ups and downs. Once the game's done, there's always a lot of mass firings and people having to go to other places to continue working. So
Yeah. And then I know you got storms coming in, but we just got 2 more stories here.
Okay.
So the next one, because it's kind of odd, because Asha Sharma was actually in charge of AI at Microsoft, but now she says they're killing off the Copilot AI for Xbox, which is a feature nobody wanted anyway.
I don't have an Xbox, so I don't even know what this Copilot was.
Okay, so right here, Copilot here. It's kind of hard to explain here. But yeah, so basically it was improving playing the Xbox. So Xbox needs to move faster, deepen our connection with the community, and address the friction for both players and developers. Recently appointed Xbox CEO Asha Sharma wrote on X, "Today we promoted leaders who helped build Xbox while also bringing new voices." So basically,
But you said she was part of the AI, right?
let me pull
So
this.
basically, she got promoted and then said, "All you guys that were in my old spots, fuck you."
Yeah.
And moved them elsewhere. No more AI.
So basically, what the AI was it was an AI-powered assistant designed by Microsoft to act as a personal gaming sidekick.
So Clippy.
Yeah, offering on-demand help with game strategies, crafting, and tips. So that's where they were. If you were having trouble with a game, you know how it says, like, would you like to lower the difficulty? Instead, it was actually going to give you the option where the AI could take over and beat the level for you and progress you to the next level. Almost.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Well, I know, PlayStation will kind of do that too. When you hop on a game, they'll say, "Hey, you want some game hints or
Yeah.
whatever?" I never click on those dumb things, but
Yep, hints are one thing. This was literally going to take over your guy, your character, and then do the game for you,
that's a little dangerous.
so that you could sit there and just watch the game be played until the next level or the next sequence or whatever,
Right.
And then it was going to give you control back.
Was it though, or was it just gonna play itself?
And that was the thing too, is like, so getting past a certain part, like let's say a boss battle is really hard, it was going to take it and then it was going to beat the boss for you and then just give you the achievement. Like, hey, look what you got. And it's like, I didn't get that though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What does Slayer say back? No, Asha's plan with AI is to use it to help the computer with processing and make it run smoother, so the AI department will still be there. Okay. Different.
Yeah, AI is going to definitely be there, but the Copilot was where the game was going to play the game for you.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Yeah, if I got an achievement like that, this doesn't feel right, I guess.
Yep, and then Asha, what did she do? Let's see. She's background in scaling consumer tech and AI rather than traditional gaming.
Okay.
So, but I'm like, so the person who was working with AI is saying no to the AI. That's the thing. I was like, I don't think she might know AI, but she's not relying on it.
Which is kind of good.
You know,
we'll see. I mean, I feel this is like, there's always two sides of it. Back in the day, it was beta and VHS. Then, more our days was the Blu-ray versus HD DVDs. So it's kind of on that playing field, I think. So one side's going with the AI, one side's not, and we're going to see who the winner is. Usually it's whatever Sony backs.
I mean, I like AI, but at the same time, like I said, it's best when it's used as a tool for development, not as an actual. I do not like the whole thing of, oh, are you having trouble here? Let me play for you. That almost sounds like the big brother. Like, can you play this for me? I need
Right.
to. Like, I remember being a little kid, and like there was a kid that lived across the backyard from me, and every single time we got to a certain level in Super Mario Brothers, he would just literally hand me the controller and go, "Could you get me past this part?" And it's like, eventually one day I just told him no.
Mm.
And then he got through it himself, and he was so excited. I'm like, you wouldn't
Right.
be feeling this way if you'd have handed me the controller.
Right.
I don't
I
want
mean, it is a good accomplishment when you have that, you're grinding against the wall, can't beat a boss, and then all of a sudden, everything just clicks in. You get into that gamer state or whatever.
Mm-hmm. There was a specific boss in South of Midnight that I had a lot of trouble with, and I don't know how I did it, but I got right down to my last hit. And
I think I was actually watching you when you were playing that one.
Yeah, they still had like a quarter of their health, or like 2/4 or half of their health, and I ended up doing it.
Right.
Remember how much I danced here? There was a one-eyed fat dude dancing on Twitch. It was weird, but it happened.
I love grinding against walls. Okay.
Yeah.
What you do in your personal times with those walls is all on you, as long as they consent.
And you send neo-deth videos of it if you want to see that.
I could be curious.
He's wall curious.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh to your
Sending vids now. See, he's already got them all prepared. He's already made them.
Wow, okay. Did the walls consent to that? Did they sign the waiver and everything?
Apparently.
So, but to end our show here, I know we're not going quite as long as we normally do. No, really. We're not going quite as long as we normally do. But there you go. Sony officially comments, not announces, but comments on the PS6.
I mean, everybody's, not except Nintendo. Xbox has already announced theirs. They're working on the next one. Project, what the fuck is it? Halo. Hex?
Helix.
Helix. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So Sony's working on their next one.
Yeah.
How long it's going to be?
My problem with it right now is how
Helix.
much
Thank you, Slayer.
How much is that going to cost? Because I know those tariffs were deemed unlawful, but that doesn't mean they're not going to get a taste of that money and be like, oh, we.
But yet Nintendo is still upping the prices on their shit. Come like September, all the prices on their consoles are supposed to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Switch too. Well, I mean, some of that is also, like we've said, the the RAM issue we're having. So I think that could be part of it.
Do you think that the PS6 is going to have two consoles like the PS5 did? One for hardware and then one for just strictly digital?
I bet you hardware's just gone.
You think so?
Yep. They've been trying to phase it to digital for so long.
I walked into Walmart yesterday, and the video game section for physical video games was down to just like one container.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hardware anywhere, hardware or software anywhere. They're trying to put it more digital, which I've already made that jump. I know it was sucked. It was hard because I was always a physical media person.
I mean,
like I still have, a huge CD and Blu-ray collection, and now it means fuck all.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of thing. So,
I remember going in my car and just, had the CD flips. Remember those? Mm-hmm. They tell you don't text and drive, but I had a whole CD book that I was driving and going like, what do I want to play? But
Right.
don't text and drive, kids. Seriously, don't text and drive. I do have to put that out there.
Right. Don't fuck with your phone or look through your CD books. Doesn't mean it was any safer for us.
Yeah.
Anytime you take your eyes off there, but
I
yeah, I think we're finally going to go into the digital age of no more physical copies.
neo-deth. Did
What?
you just say eyes?
Yes.
Why?
Why not? Because I have them.
That was a wink, but you don't know it because it's just an eye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm offended.
Okay.
like anybody cared.
Thumbs up. But
yeah.
I think we're gonna go more into the digital age, and you're gonna have to buy your content like that. Welcome back. Hope the ad was worthwhile.
You missed the whole eye thing.
I snoozed the thing, so now it will be 20 minutes.
So
sorry about that.
I mean, you missed the eye joke, and for that,
Sorry.
Nah, it was dumb. See, he knows. But yeah, I think actually both of them will probably go more digital because it just costs so much to make discs now.
yeah, true. I mean, you
And you got to think the hardware to actually run the disc and do all that when you have it slimmed down with like the digital versions.
Yeah, but you'd think that the price of digital games should go down because it literally cuts out the middleman.
It should, and the only one that's doing that is Nintendo.
So for that, thank you, Nintendo.
Right.
So,
but funny enough, the Nintendo system is the only one that I buy physical media for because I still want the cartridge. Mm-hmm. Nintendo's the only one I will do that.
So thank you, Nintendo.
So they're still getting more money out of me.
You turned neo-deth into a cuck for Nintendo.
I mean, haven't we always been cucks for Nintendo?
Yeah, pretty much.
The most computers don't have disk drives anymore. You're right. All computers, laptops, they don't do them anymore. You used to have burners and all that shit on there. They're all gone. Everything's digital now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think video games will be the last one standing to give out on that because movies has done it too. We stream and buy everything that way. So.
I mean, I still like that I can play my Blu-ray DVDs on my PlayStation.
Mm.
That's why I still get Blu-rays sometimes. If I can't find or if I don't want to, subscribe to another thing to watch it,
Right. When we need the 6-inch floppies back.
Yes.
6-inch floppies, but make it so that they hold like a shit ton of data.
Mm-hmm. Like 4 terabytes worth of data.
Right.
But yeah, they were saying here, speaking at Sony's latest earnings call, President and CEO Hiroki Totoki was asked about how the PlayStation 6 might be impacted by the ongoing memory crisis that is having a profound impact on hardware prices. Totoki responded by stating that Sony has yet to decide on when it will launch the PS6 or what it will cost. Said we would like to really observe and follow the situation. Totoki added that it will be considering new potential ways to sell the PS6, depending on how things shake out. What exactly that means wasn't clarified, but it will definitely be interesting to see what happens.
Slayer comes back with a pretty good question here, and I think I've asked this one too. Does anyone know why there's a memory issue? So from what I've been hearing and what Koimiya has told us is, again, we're going back to the AI issue. To run AIs, you need a lot of RAM and you need a lot of processing power in your GPUs. So people are buying them up. Companies are buying them up to get their AIs running. and that's where a lot of this issue is coming from. So that's as much as I know, and then when I've asked it, that's what Koimiya has said. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it seems legit because everybody's trying to go to AI and more computer power and all that.
Okay, so at least through the AI of Google, it says crisis. It's primarily driven by a massive structural reallocation of manufacturing capacity towards AI data center infrastructure.
Yep.
Which has caused a severe shortages for consumer products as early as 2026. Memory makers like Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron are prioritizing high margin, high bandwidth memory, causing standard DRAM prices to surge.
I think it's also resources too, because I think a lot of the resources to make those are China and that area.
Yeah.
So I think that's where some of it is also.
Well, yeah, it says the big three memory manufacturers: Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. And I think those are all based in China, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, America, I don't think makes anything electronic anymore. Everything is made overseas.
Yeah, because it's cheaper to get it.
Cheaper. They have the materials, that are needed for it and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
so the AR companies are hoarding the RAM. Yeah.
According to this, the impact on consumers, the higher cost laptops, gaming consoles, smartphones, and DIY PC components are becoming significantly more expensive. Reduced availability, manufacturers have less supply, making it hard to find products with higher memory capacities. And the long-term shortage, experts do not expect supply or pricing to stabilize until at least late 2027. So we got another year and a half of this shit.
Yeah, and I don't think either of the two are gonna try and release their system at least for another couple of years. I would think. So by then, this might be over, and prices might come back down.
So
the problem is, though, that now that these companies have gotten away with these prices, they will now keep them up there and try to, milk it more. Like they were already paying that, so we'll just leave it there, and we'll take more into our pockets.
So,
well, what does Slayer say here? Oh, okay. So all we got to do is learn how to build a memory stick, make our own company, and sell it to non-AI companies. Yeah, something profit.
something docs. And like, what was that? With the underpants gnomes? Like,
don't know.
So it'll be like them. They're like, step 1, make memory. Step 2,
right.
Step 3, process.
Right.
That's how we're gonna get rich, neo-deth. We're gonna, step 1, collect underpants. Step 2, step 3, profit.
Slayer comes back. Microsoft said Helix will come out next year. I doubt that. I hardly doubt that.
I think they've said it, but I don't think it's happening.
They haven't even given us any kind of nothing on it, so I don't think it will come out next year.
What I think is going to happen is they're probably going to announce it at either Summer Games Fest or the Game
Summer
Awards.
Games Fest. They'll announce something about it.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe we'll get more information at the Game Awards. Maybe.
Right.
And then we won't hear anything for 2 years.
Yeah. I don't think either of them are going to put it out for a while because the Pro just came out. I don't think Sony's looking to put out a new system right now, especially if they're trying to wade through this memory issue. They may wait so that they can try and sell it for something cheaper.
You know what will piss off a lot of customers, which is probably why they'll do it. They'll announce something at Summer Games Fest. They won't announce anything at the Game Awards because Grand Theft Auto. And then I'm not kidding, we'll probably hear at the next Summer Games Fest if something's going to happen. And then they'll announce the PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox. They'll announce them very close together, and then suddenly we'll hear there's a remaster of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Probably.
Like just 2 years after, like, because isn't that what happened with Grand Theft Auto 5? It came out in the PS3, and then like once they
but it was like at
like
the end of the PS3's life cycle.
And right here we're getting to the end of the PS5s.
Yeah, maybe. What does he say? I don't know. They said it multiple times.
So
I know they said they were gonna release some sort of information soon. I did read an article on that, but whether it's an actual, hard release date or just, kind of the way they're going with the new one, we'll see.
So, all right, yeah, that was all the stories I had. Did you have anything you wanted to bring up?
No, I think that was about all of them.
All right. Well, we do hope that Koimiya is doing okay. I know he's having some issues we're not going to really get into here. So hopefully he'll be back next week. I know next month we have Angel Munoz from Beamstream is going to be coming back on. Asian Faja is working with me to set up a date where he can come back on, and we'll have a great time. So if there's
Did you have a date for that yet or no?
He actually just got unexpectedly promoted at his job, and right now he's trying to. They haven't given him like official hours. Like they had him work like a 16-hour shift and then 2 12-hour shifts, and then so he's like, as soon as that calms down,
right,
then he'll give me more of a date, and he's hoping that'll happen in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, sounds good.
So. But I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. And remember, haters gonna hate and gamers got a game. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching. We love your face. Bye.
Laters!
Good night, everybody.